All right, welcome back to Blue by 90. I'm Justin, joined by Jack today. Memorial Day is over. It's officially summer. We're back. I mean, it's one of those things where I feel like that's the full official kickoff to summer. And this year it was like unreal weather. We went straight from 60 degrees to 90 degrees here in Michigan. Unbelievable, really.
It's been real hot, and I've been taking advantage of it. I'm really trying to get my tan on. So I've been mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
I've been on top of that, wearing my cutoff, getting my lats a real tan back here, sunburned. I do kind of have to shit on Kalen right now.
Oh,
Memorial Day weekend.
He's not even here to defend himself.
And you're going out of the country?
Wow, that is a very un-American.
Is Kalen anti-American? Is he communist? Maybe. Who am I to say? I'm just asking.
It's hard. It's hard to, I don't want to be a skeptic there, but I'm just connecting the dots.
Yeah, he's floating an idea out there.
Where is he right now? He's in Italy, Rome,
Italy, Paris.
I don't know. I'm so American. I don't know any other places on the earth.
Only geography I care about is the USA.
I love it. Well, I wanted to tell the people out there that we do have some big stuff coming. So if you're listening to this on Maize and Brew, we are also streaming this on our Blue by 90 platform too. So you can search in Spotify, Apple Music, whatever it is, and search just for Blue by 90, and we'll be launching stuff there. We'll do some extra stuff on there as well. And then we'll hint at some other big stuff coming. Like when I say big stuff coming, it's kind of insane how big it is. So nothing to reveal at the moment, but coming here July or August, you'll be hearing some more stuff from us. But we're here for the time being. But go subscribe to our Blue by 90 on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, whatever it is as well, so you can get just as much stuff and more there too. So with that being said, you already alluded to it with you getting tan and jacked and your muscles.
Dude, I'm on a hot streak.
I don't know if people are ready for a hot BB90 summer.
Dude, it is going to be a hot BB90 summer. I took 4 classes last week while I was on vacation. I've already got 2 in this week. I'm going to take 6 a.m. with Cat Pow tomorrow.
Wow.
You want to join?
Oh, I might.
6 a.m. with Cat Pow, 3G.
All right.
Shout out Orange Theory. Getting the boys looking good for the summer.
Drinking the juice. I like it. I might be in. I also have joined Orange Theory again. Played some hoops today as well. Just, getting trim. I do in like 48 hours. I need to be in a bathing suit at the Flamingo pool in Las Vegas for a bachelor party. Not mine, but a bachelor party, buddy's bachelor party. I'm like there, but not quite,
you know what they need? The high-waisted
yes.
High-waisted swim trunks or swim suits for women. They didn't make those for men. I mean, especially 100%. For you. You got great shoulders. I don't know what's going on under the pecs. So maybe you need, the high-waisted. I know I do.
It's just, it's one of those things where like it's okay down there. It's nothing bad down by the stomach region, but I don't have a six-pack like when I was like 17, So
yeah,
it's it's just it's tough for guys out here. We can't wear makeup. I mean, we can. I'm no judgment, but for the most part, we're not wearing makeup. We're we just have to have guts out, and that's it. It's tough. And I actually wanted to ask you this too, because I think this is like, for me, this is the hardest thing about summer in Michigan. I think summer just in general is there are so many activities to do and to go out and eat and drink, but this is when I need to look the skinniest. How can we balance that?
I think we gotta go seltzers. Shout out Truly.
Yep.
I mean, I want to say drink in moderation, but again, so many fun activities, it's hard to do.
It's also just like
no craft beer.
Yeah, but that's it. Like, I love nothing better than a summer night drinking an IPA on a patio somewhere, you know?
Especially at Two Hearted. I just crave Two Hearteds now.
A juicy
And they got them at the
IPA
Moose.
for me. What?
God. The Moose Lodge.
Yeah, I drive by it all the time. I'm not a member. I drive by it though.
God, the fucking Moose, dude. Shout out the Moose. Ipsy Moose.
It's just a tough thing out there. I don't know how to. It's just a tough balance. I'm working out like crazy, but it's still also like we're getting up there.
Metabolism slowing down.
Yeah. So that's slowing down. And like when I drink heavy beer too, like my face just blows up, and so then my neck is fat and all this shit. It's like it's really tough, But if I think the way that we can become billionaires is we find a way to drink heavy but stay skinny.
I think it's already out there, and I'm not speaking from experience, but hardcore drug use.
Oh, okay.
All those guys are skinny as shit.
That's
true. That's gonna be the new fad diet, fad exercise routine. Maybe we can just kick that up a little bit. Invest in crack cocaine and get some rumors out there that'll make you nice and skinny, and we'll be bajillionaires.
Well, and the nice thing about those is there's no side effects.
None at all.
They haven't scientifically found any side effects to that. So that is a good answer. I like that answer a lot. So, all right, perfect. So, all right, Memorial Day weekend though are you like how burnt scale of 1 to 10?
Not bad. I was good about the sunscreen. That was good. So 1 to 10. Because I'm a little burnt, I'll say 7, 8. 7, 8 out of 10. 7.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was worried about myself coming on here that I was gonna be tomato face, but I'm actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I need to go tan or do something because I'm gonna get fucking fried in Vegas.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be bad.
Well, and then what? What are we? 3 weeks? So 3 weeks away from yours? Your bachelor party?
Yeah. So talk about needing to be tan and hot. Yeah. By the way, Barstool just did a whole thing this weekend, documentary at Put-in-Bay.
No shit.
Yes.
What was it like?
It was Donnie Does.
Oh, I don't know.
Don.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he did a whole thing. So we'll see how it goes. But his ranking of he was like cons. The lobby of the hotel has no Wi-Fi. It has no AC. The lobby is actually a Subway.
Oh,
pros.
God.
When I'm blackout, the lobby is a Subway.
Can I get 3 foot longs?
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Get blackout in a pool. Sounds incredible.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's pirate weekend too.
What does that mean?
So
are we dressing
I don't
up as
know,
pirates?
but I am intrigued. Very intrigued.
All right. Okay.
So yeah. What else is going on? I mean, the boys. Do we want to go straight into baseball, or do we want to?
Wolves are hot, baby.
The Wolves are hot.
Let's talk about baseball. Honestly, other than that, I'm not really sure a whole lot about what's going on in the world. So, Wolves are hot. What are they? Louisville Regional 3 seed, 4 seed,
3 seed.
Big Ten tournament champions.
Big Ten tournament champs out of fucking nowhere. Shout out to the boys.
They single-handedly ruined Rutgers' entire season.
I feel a little bit bad, honestly, because I mean, Rutgers deserved to be in. And for Michigan to be a 3 seed in a tournament, I'm confused a little bit. Why? How does Rutgers, who had a significant better resume, I know obviously Michigan is the auto bid, but still, I don't get that. There's Dallas Baptist made it. There were a lot of at-large bids that it didn't seem like they deserved it.
Was literally Rutgers, all of their stats, everything were top 50. I think they were the only school that scored more runs than Tennessee. The number one team, like by far. I think Rutgers scored more runs than they did. Rutgers set team records for home runs, strikeouts, I think fielding percentage, like a bunch of different stuff. And they're 44-15. I mean, they were incredible. But three or four of those losses came in the end of the season to Michigan. So Wolves are hot.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean, if I feel bad for them because they deserve to be in, but I'm not sorry that Michigan's in instead. So,
no complaints. America's team.
Here's my first and foremost, is Eric Bakich the best coach at Michigan right now?
No, but it's close. I mean, he's top 5. I mean, think about who. I mean, obviously Harbaugh just won a Big Ten title. KBA, Coach Howard, Juwan Howard, maybe better than Juwan, maybe.
He's up there,
Hutch.
dude.
I mean, you got Hutch. I think Bakich is top 5. Who else is up there? Oh, Plotky, Bev Plotky. I mean, she's got to be top 3.
Yeah. All right.
It's tough. I mean, he's up there. I mean, there's again, Michigan had what, 12 Big Ten titles?
13 actually.
13.
That they made it 13, which is insane. Nobody was within, I think, 5 of them. The next highest
was Ohio State. They had 8.
They had 8, yeah.
Also, shout out Michigan State. They had 0.
A goose egg.
I mean, you got to try to be that bad.
That's unbelievable. I really don't like. I obviously I enjoy shitting on Michigan State, but that was like, I mean, it was too low hanging fruit. It was unreal.
Too easy.
How do you not have one? Not one sport?
I'm sure you saw. I don't even think it was related to that, but I'm sure you saw Clayton Safey's tweet. Yeah, he was talking something about Michigan, and he just like was so petty about Sparty on top of it. So I quote tweeted it, and then Mike Selly, my Sparty buddy, like said something about like, oh, then wait till the fall, and you're gonna be like, I don't know how we can't beat these guys. I just responded with a picture of Harbaugh holding up the Big Ten trophy. Like, who cares? As long as we beat our actual rival, Ohio State, and you win the Big Ten, I don't give a shit what happens with Sparty.
Oh man, they're down bad, honestly, because it does annoy me that they beat us, obviously, and like that's like that will forever be a little bit of a like little right here, you know?
Yeah.
That they can stay 37-33 even in like the best Michigan season in 20 years. But it's still like they have gone complete like into the little brother syndrome where they're like, Michigan fans are talking about championships, talking about college football playoff, all that stuff, and they're like nagging at their leg. They're like, no, make it about us. No, come on, man. Like, it's unreal. It really is unreal.
It's true. It's factual.
It's where they're at. I'm sorry. So again, they make it pretty easy to make fun of them. 0. How are you not like fucking
nothing
women's ice hockey or something like that, man?
Nothing.
I don't know. And not only that, but like their baseball and softball teams were like historically bad. They're like a lot of teams were like down. So hey,
should we
but
just, like,
Tuck coming though, baby. Tuck coming.
True, Tuck is coming.
Tuck coming.
Yeah.
If I see one more Tuck coming fucking tweet out there, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Jesus Christ.
Tuck's coming, dude.
All right, back to baseball. That was a nice little MSU shit on.
Nice little segue.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, unbelievable for Eric Bakich, I think, to take. He takes teams that like aren't that good. This team was not that good, and they somehow rallied together, and they pieced it together perfectly. They all of a sudden started hitting the shit out of the ball, which I will say, in this tournament style, hitting like is way better. Having great hitting is better than having great pitching, because like you're going to wear out your arms no matter what. So you're going to have to go deep in the bullpen. So Michigan was used to going deep in the bullpen all year because they didn't really have great pitching. And then like other teams weren't used to it. So they were throwing like position players and Michigan took advantage of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, man. I think I mean, obviously, like we both play baseball. I think I always will think pitching will always be more important than hitting. And honestly, I don't know much about their pitching staff, but I do know that they can, like you said, hit the shit out of the ball.
Yeah.
Ted Burton crushes, Overtop crushes,
Joey V,
2-time Big Ten champ for different teams.
We got to talk about that in a second too here.
That's fucking awesome. Joey V has more Big Ten championships. He can take away one of his Big Ten championships and still has more than Michigan State.
That's unfucking real. Awesome. Wait, I need to tweet that out for sure because that'll go viral real quick.
I mean, it's incredible. I don't know, man. I'm nervous about their pitching, but I mean, if there's a way they can put up 10 runs, then yeah, I won't be nervous. Like that's fine. But I mean, how often can you do that?
I will say, so wait, back to Joey V real quick. I'm not gonna go out and do this research because I don't even know where to start. But like, I'm wondering if this has happened in like the past 50 years or something like that, that somebody's won 2 Big Ten championships in 1 year.
Maybe Bo Jackson, if they won like the SEC.
No, like somebody put it out there the other day. Like Bo Jackson didn't, Kyler Murray didn't play it. He played too. Maybe Deion Sanders. I don't know. It's insane that is
Jameis. Maybe Jameis.
Jameis might have.
He played baseball.
Yeah, he played outfield. But like I think you'd have to go back to like for Michigan, it's like the Tom Harmons of it, where he like lettered in 7 sports or something insane. He was like All-American in basketball, football, wrestling, track, all these things. So, I would love for somebody to go out there and do the research and see when the last person who did that was because it's insane.
That's why we need an intern.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the research. I know that. That's all I know. So anyways, but yeah, this team just has spark at the right time. And it's one of those things where you kind of wonder how long does that magic last? Can you make it last 2 weekends? I know that's always tough, but I do think they got a pretty good draw here. Louisville was the number 12 seed out of 16 host teams for the regional. So they got a good pick there. Then Oregon, who's the 2 seed, who they play on Friday night, they went 0 in their conference tournament. So they're the opposite of hot. Nice. And then so Michigan's the 3 seed, and then the 4 seed is Southeast Missouri State that I didn't know existed. So
interesting.
That's where we're at.
Fuck, I was going to say something about that. 12, 16. Are there any regionals that are closer to Ann Arbor, like being held closer than Louisville?
I don't know. Usually there's like I don't know if Notre Dame is. Let me see.
Either way, Louisville, not that far, right? 5 hours?
No, it's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, that's not bad. So, I mean, Michigan fans will be able to travel, go to the games. It'll be good weather. But yeah, I'll take that. Basically the 12th or the 5th most favorable regional. It's not bad.
Maryland, College Park, maybe would be like the same, probably.
Maryland's probably like 8 hours, 10 hours.
Is it? I've never
like DMV area.
So the host teams are Tennessee, Stanford, Oregon State, Virginia Tech, Texas A&M, Miami, Oklahoma State, East Carolina, Texas, North Carolina, Southern Miss, Louisville, Florida, Auburn, Maryland, Georgia Southern.
Yeah. So they've got the closest to home.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Also, want to give a shout out to the Chippewas. Fire Up Chips. They made it to regionals. They're in the Gainesville regional, which is an insane regional. Number 1, Florida. Number 2, Oklahoma. Then number 3, Liberty, who already beat Florida this year twice. and then Central's the 4th team. That's
Jesus.
tough.
Oh my God. I was looking at some of the conferences, like how many teams from each conference got in. I think ACC had 9. I believe SEC had 9. Big 12, I think, had 9. And then it was like 4, 3. Big 10 had 2. It was just Michigan and Maryland. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like, you can, like, I feel like no other sport is that. I mean, no, yeah, I don't think any other sport is more dominant for a conference than baseball. Than like you down south. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, softball's kind of the same way, but it's still like it is insane, which to me, that makes what Eric Bakich has been able to do at Michigan even 10 times better. It's that much more impressive to me, because I think that he has taken a program that has it was good a long time ago.
Back like 06, 010.
010, yeah. 010 for sure.
2010.
No, they've had some spurts for sure, but it's not like a historical program, and he's taken them like they're contending each year. So I think it's pretty damn impressive.
Well, that's the thing too, is like, I think you mentioned it. They weren't even really contending this year until they won the Big Ten tournament.
No,
but they put themselves in contention by winning it.
I mean, they had it was do or die for them. There was no shot of them making the tournament. Let's say this: if Rutgers wasn't making it in at 45-12 or whatever they were, then Michigan was not making it in at like 31-28 or something.
Yeah,
like
no
that.
chance.
So, yeah, I love that they just got a dog attitude. They do, they really do, including our boy Willie Weiss.
Dude, what? So fill me in. Were you watching this game live?
Yeah, so he had some sticky stuff on his glove,
dog,
apparently.
My king.
And just I don't know how they caught it. The other team must have pointed it out. But the just like straight up called time and checked his glove and then tossed him. Now it is really fucking bad because he's suspended for 4 games, which is the whole regional.
Yeah, not great.
And like we need pitching, as we talked about. So it's not great. And
damn,
I know
suspension?
Yeah, that's tough. And I know Bakich isn't even he's not appealing it because I know Bakich was like really pissed at him. And he came out and was like, this is not our program. We need to own up to it and blah blah blah. So
damn, Willie. Wonder what he was using.
Tough.
What do you think? Spider Tack?
Spider Tack for sure.
Maybe a little Vaseline.
You never know. You never know. So yeah. It's going to be a fun one though. So Friday night for Oregon, or they play Oregon, so that'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to watching that. I'll be in Vegas for it, so I'll be probably like asking people to flip it on outside of the pool or something. Everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What are you talking about?"
Yeah. So the other like more downer thing I wanted to talk about is the softball team. All the girls are transferring. This is
fill me in. I haven't seen any of this, but I know you said what? So
Storako,
Hannah Carson,
pitcher Storako, catcher Carson, and then the next up and coming pitcher Annabelle Wedra is transferring.
He's transferring. Oh fuck, dude, she's a stud.
Yeah, so she was supposed to be the next one, and I don't know what her deal is. I know Storako's like, she's gonna try and I think go play somewhere down south for her last year.
Yeah, like grad transfer.
Transfer. I think Carson might do something similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a little alarming. I'll be honest.
Man, I was hyped for that Annabelle Wedra chick.
Yeah,
she could like hit too. She could rake a little bit.
Yeah, she was doing it all. And I think from like a Michigan softball perspective, they have like never had a star player transfer. It's always like the only transfers that they've had, and nothing against these girls, were like just girls that weren't finding playing time, right? So they were going to go try and play somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a little alarmed. And the other thing that alarms me is like Hutch doesn't seem like too in tune with the transfer portal, so it might be one of those situations with one of the older coaches that
got to get with the times.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see, but yeah, I'll be interested to see where they end up. And I'm also interested to see like who obviously they literally need a pitcher, so they need to go.
Because that's
They
like
need like
losing a starting quarterback.
yeah, they need like 2 or 3 pitchers in the portal, honestly.
Man.
So we'll see how it goes. So the other thing I wanted to talk about too was NBA Finals. Jordan
Celtics
Poole,
Warriors.
Celtics Warriors. Jordan Poole versus Nick Stauskas. That's the matchup that everyone is
I
looking
saw him to
at.
get on the floor, man. Just
I
put
know.
Nick on the floor.
I know, but I mean, so Nick obviously not getting a ton of play, but still cool for him because he was like overseas and in the G League up until this point, pretty much. Played a little bit with the Sixers back in the day, but like he hasn't seen much NBA play, so it's cool for him. But dude, Jordan Poole is like fucking legit.
Hooping, dude. Like the fact that Ja Morant won Most Improved Player because he was Rookie of the Year last year. Right, he was already good. He did get better, obviously, but like Jordan Poole, come on. And I feel like Poole came on late too. Like if he would have had like a whole season like that, he definitely would have won it. But dude, he's like, I mean, he's like playing like an all-star right now. Like he's the number 2 or 3 option on a team that has 3 Hall of Famers at least already bona fide with Curry, Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Like literally no question about that.
Oh, man, when do the finals start? This is what
I believe Tuesday? Friday, either Thursday or Friday night. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
I know they're on
Vegas for that.
I know that's gonna be a fun one to bet on.
Oh.
But I like. Yes, Jordan Poole was very good at Michigan, but I don't think I saw like we actually talked about this I think a few months back, where I was like, if you would have told me that Nick Stauskas would be the guy on the bench in the finals and Jordan Poole would be the guy that's like dominating, I would have said you're high. If like coming out their careers coming out of Michigan, I would have been like you're crazy. So but I mean, Jordan Poole's just got fucking swag too. He just
does.
He's so cool.
God, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You think he sticks it out with the Warriors?
I mean, dude, he's going to be yes, I think that Clay and Steph are near the end, and Draymond probably. So I think he could be like they're like having him as the next guy. I think there.
Yeah, I could see that
for sure.
I hope he comes. I guess like fucking come home, go to the Pistons. That'd be great
too. That'd be so sick. Him and Cade. Oh my god.
Man, I hope they get somebody good with that 5th pick. Apparently, they're looking at DeAndre Ayton too in free agency.
What has Ayton done? Honestly, I don't know.
He's been solid recently with the Suns. Yeah, he's been a solid big man for them.
Okay.
I think honestly like above average. I think he's been doing pretty well.
Okay. Yeah,
but I honestly started off slow, like he was hurt and shit. And I don't know. Seems like all those big guys are always hurt.
Admittedly, I'm not an NBA guy.
Neither am I.
Yeah. I would watch a random like Rutgers versus Maryland basketball game on a Tuesday night over an NBA game.
Yeah. I'm an NBA playoff guy. Like when the playoffs are on, I'll tune in.
And NHL playoffs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Rangers fucking blew out Carolina last night.
I know. My brother was at that game
a little bit. Was he?
Yeah. Down in Carolina.
Eastern Conference Finals?
Yes, I think so.
Because the Lightning, they're already in it, right?
Yes.
They're already in the finals? Or they have? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea.
Are
the Red Wings in the finals already?
I believe they are. It is 1997.
Yes. Take me back.
I know. So yeah, it's just cool to watch those guys ball out and keep putting Michigan and John Beilein and Juwan Howard on the map. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're like by the time this comes out tomorrow, we're like 24 hours or not even. I think they had 24 hours out of Musa and Caleb having to either declare or come back.
Oh. I did not know that. I was not following that at all.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I want to say it's like June 1st at midnight or something like that.
Oh shit.
Which is tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
June 1st
if
is
you're
tomorrow.
listening to that, that's probably today.
Yes.
So my gut after hearing, I've talked to some people that know some
Ooh,
people, hashtag
sources.
sources, but also just gut feeling too. I think they're both gone, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'd like to see Musa come back. I like
I
to
would
see
love to
Caleb come
see
back.
Musa come
I
back.
like to see them both come back, but I would really like to see Musa come back. If I had to pick one, I think I'd say Musa.
Same,
But
same.
you know, wish him the best. I mean, Musa tested incredibly well, at least athletically, at the
That's
combine or whatever he was at. I don't know what the
yeah,
hell
the
it was called.
combine. That's
Yeah,
I mean, that's like he's perfect for the NBA draft because he's got like all the potential in the world and all the tools, and they
right.
love that. They
Oh
love
yeah.
he's 6'11", hasn't put like barely any muscle on yet, so like only gonna get bigger and faster and stronger. But also he already like can handle the ball well.
Mhm.
He like you said, he tests well. So I think people are looking at that. So it's an interesting thing though. These draft boards keep going back and forth of having Musa on it, then not, then having Caleb on it, then not, and like all this stuff. But I mean, the word on the street is that Caleb has a promise from a team that they're going to draft him in the first round, which I think that's kind of crazy too. But I
That's
mean, I guess
wild. It's got to be a lower, like
I don't think
pick
it's like I
20
don't think it's
through
like top
30 or
10.
something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. But still, I mean, I guess he's a guy that has a ton of, I
I mean, I
I
like him. I
I
like him.
know, but
I think he could be like a stud. It's just like, he was, he had some inconsistencies but when he was on, he was on.
well,
I
and
think
I
he
think
definitely
he
has a
can
lot to
be
improve on, and he was so young. I mean, people forget. I forget all the time. These kids are
yeah,
fucking
he's
18
like
years old.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're not even in their prime yet.
Mhm.
So wherever you go, I mean, I think he'll end up being a solid NBA player.
Well, and I think
Um,
they're going off potential for him too. He's a guy
yeah.
doesn't have like any muscle on him, super young. They love young guys for sure in the NBA because like if you are like 23, you're like
Mhm.
undraftable essentially,
Right.
literally.
But I mean, I
So
think worst case scenario for Caleb Houston is he's a spot up shooter.
yeah,
Like he ends up being like a Duncan Robinson type.
which guess what? That's what the NBA is right now. Klay Thompson
Yeah.
has made a Hall of Fame career out of it.
Right.
Where like there's stats out there of Klay Thompson scoring like 47 points and dribbling like 5 times.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
insane. So I think if you can just be that guy and sit in the corner or like do and just throw up threes,
Mhm.
then you're a
Do it.
you can make like $90 million like Duncan can, dude. It's
God.
crazy. So, good for them though. Like, obviously, like you said, like I'm happy for them. I think what's interesting to me is how that'll play out, and how does Hunter do without another center in there? Because I think there were times where he got a little clogged up, and we were trying to get both of them minutes.
Mhm.
But at the same time, so I think he'll be better freed up, and then with Jalen Llewellyn too, they can do some pick and rolls and stuff like that, and that'll help him. At the same time, though, Hunter can't play 38 minutes, so
Right.
that means Terrace Reed coming in is going to have to play right away.
Greg
Or
Glenn, Jett Howard. I mean, they're gonna have some
I know,
size
but
and
like
length
not
and like
not seven foot
shooters and
two. Yeah,
right. But how many teams have 7'2" guys too? I think there'll be times where Hunter will be able to get a rest and a break. Um, but yeah, I mean, Musa was a good guy to kind of be like, all right, we're gonna get you out, throw Musa in,
yeah.
change it up a little bit.
Well, and Musa could come in with energy and be like completely different than Hunter too. So like
Right.
it was tough for guys to guard both of them. A Kofi Coburn can guard, probably one of them, but then like you're coming in with somebody completely different, it's tough.
Yeah.
So by the way, I don't know if you saw this. What's his name? I shit. Illinois just got another transfer. They're gonna be. I hate to say this because fuck Illinois. They're gonna be fucking good,
Yeah.
like really good.
Hmm. What was it? Something Ant put out?
Yeah.
I saw he did a breakdown video or something. I don't know if it was that guy or for somebody else or what. I know he was saying
Matthew
something
Mayer.
about
I think he was from Texas Tech.
the guy with the mullet.
Yeah,
that guy,
dude. Yeah.
Wait, didn't he just
Baylor?
Yeah, Baylor.
Yeah. He's from Baylor, dude. He's fucking good.
Wait, that guy's going to Illinois?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, he is good. It's all in the hair.
So I mean, that's gonna be a tough. The Big Ten's gonna be good, I think.
Yeah.
Because Illinois is gonna be really good. Michigan State, I think they're gonna be not that good, but they're still Michigan State with Izzo, so you just never know. Yeah. They are young and don't have a ton of talent, though, I'll be honest. So but at the same time, these are the teams that Izzo somehow makes good. He like struggles with the good, talented teams, and then with these teams, he like figures it out.
Yeah.
So I think Ohio State's going to be really good. I think too. It's going to be a tough go in the Big Ten next year for hoops.
Yeah, they're always solid. It's always pretty deep. I do want to ask you before we end this. Who do you got? NBA Finals. Who do you have winning? How many games will it take?
I'm gonna go Warriors in 6.
Wow. I was gonna say the same thing. So I'm gonna say Warriors in 5.
Okay. No love for Jason
I think
Tatum
Warriors in 6 is like actually what's gonna happen.
No love for Jason Tatum here, which is I don't know. I just think that I do think the Celtics are very good, but I've said this about pretty much every team that the Warriors have played so far. It's like, that other team has 1 or 2 really good guys. The Warriors have 6.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel. Also just like I think Steph Curry, when he wants to be, he's still the best player in the NBA. So he, obviously I think he's a little bit past his like prime, but he's still fucking really good.
Yeah, and it's still Steph Curry. Still the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah. And so then when you back that up with this young Jordan Poole who's coming out like going nuts.
Wiggins is going crazy these playoffs.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. I find it very hard to like bet against them.
Do they still have Iguodala?
I don't think they do.
Oh, they don't have Iguodala?
I don't think
Celtics in 4. Celtics in 4.
I mean, Jaylen Brown's very good, obviously. Marcus Smart, but Marcus Smart is kind of like a Draymond to me, where like he like what does he do well? Plays defense. I know that's obviously very important, but
I did see that, or I did hear on a broadcast that one like insane stat is that every Celtics starter got a vote for Defensive Player of the Year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was either Defensive Player of the Year, All Defensive First Team, or something like that. But was it Jaylen Brown who got Defensive Player of the Year, or was it Marcus Smart? I think it was one of them too.
Smart, but I don't know.
But that's just an insane stat. Like that's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. You know who I was watching the other day? So first of all, I had no idea that Al Horford was still in the league.
Yeah, he's like what, 90 years old now?
I mean, he's
like 37, 36. That's my guess. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 36.
He's 35. 35. Okay. But like, I'm just thinking about how long ago John Horford played for Michigan, and he was only like a couple years younger than him.
It feels like that was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, legitimately. Yeah. That was so long ago. And then the other person that I was watching on the Celtics that just annoyed the fuck out of me, Peyton Pritchard. Do you remember him? He point guard for Oregon?
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, and he just like dominated us at Chrysler. Oh god, that was so annoying.
It was
literally couldn't stop him.
When I was driving down to Hilton Head, I was listening to Part of My Take. I think it was PFT or Big Cat. They were saying Peyton Pritchard could like go into a Southie bar in Boston and just fit in perfectly.
Yeah, 100%.
Like he looks like that kind of guy. Like he
Yeah.
could have been like in The Town and been like a part of like Ben Affleck's crew, like robbing people and shit. He would fit in perfectly. Yeah.
1,000%. That's so accurate, actually. And he's just like so annoying because I think he probably like grew up and made his like game on like some court, like outdoor court in like, you know, Brooklyn or something like that. Or like he just seems like that player. Like he's like physical and like, well, he's not going to do anything like super pretty ever, but like somehow gets it done.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Warriors in 6.
All right, there you go. Celtics in 4, Warriors in 6. We'll see.
One of the two will happen.
One of the two will happen. So, all right, cool. Well, we'll like we said, with some more content, we'll try. You know, it's off season here. We didn't even talk any football, so we'll try and get some recruiting going on this. You know, and some new episodes here. But we'll try and record like once a week going forward here, just so we have some more content. But you know, we wanted to take a little breather here for you guys and for us. But, you know, friendly reminder, Joey Velasquez, Big Ten championships 2, Michigan State 0. You can follow us at Blue by 90 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow us on Spotify and Apple at Blue by 90 and YouTube as well at Blue by 90. I think it's Blue by 90 podcast on YouTube too. So we appreciate you. Go Blue.
Go Blue.